The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Right to the air to open this one up. To the left side to Godwin. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Play action. He'll set up to throw. Get this complete right side to Otten.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver. Even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll be third down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
So, from the 37, here's second and 6.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Faking the give. He'll let this one.
Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, these out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, Nick and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizak, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shape shifter, go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set. I'ma go to date with ya.
Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. With Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Another run here for Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he is going to have a Buccaneers first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Tampa. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific Perfect start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Throw on first down is Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Metcalf with the grab. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Vita Vea getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Gift, and here comes Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down and 9. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. A short gain up to the 20. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle. Second down, 8 yards to go. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Steeler first down. Now Darnold. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
First and 10. A carry here for Warren. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. Darnold to throw. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Darnold. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
He'll drop to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They run over center with Robinson. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Ray going to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing, Darnold. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, it's Darnold. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
3rd down and 3. Here's Darnold again. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Metcalf, the motion man. Darnold to the air once more. That one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
2 yards on
Second down and 8.
Second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Back to throw. That's caught outside by Otten. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
41-yard line.
Now Robinson. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Second and 9.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Steelers.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. That's out wide to Warren. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run the draw with Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, good kick. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They put Pickens in motion. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To throw on first down is Darnold. This one complete to Washington. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Darnold now to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second touchdown tonight.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up the throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Third down is Robinson. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down.
Jake Camarda in formation for the Buccaneers.
And this one doesn't do a whole lot. It's out of bounds, short of midfield. We'll go play action with Darnold. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. First carry now for Dayton Blue. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Darnold. That one is caught by Collins.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's Warren. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
In motion now, it's Collins. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he'll take this down to the 2. But a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Metcalf, the motion man. Darnold to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. They run straight ahead with blue. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Darnold. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative.
Runs out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his